Welcome everybody to another episode of Weddings Unfiltered. Did you like that? I sounded like a game show host.
I liked it. I like that version of the intro.
Welcome. Thank you. We have Ron from Buffalo Pod.
Hi. Thanks for introducing everybody.
Yeah, no problem. We have Courtney from Courtney Broska Photography. We have Molly from The Planning Touch. And myself, Heather, from Upstate Indie Weddings. Hi guys.
Hi.
How's everyone doing today?
Great.
We're kind of goofy today, and I kind of like it.
Yeah, we're in a silly goofy mood today.
Yeah, it's a little
okay.
like a humid, weird outside. I feel like we're just really bringing some solid, weird energy
For sure.
inside.
But good energy.
Yes. Molly, what are we talking about today?
Today we are talking about traditions, wedding traditions that you can break and like what ones are worth keeping.
Yeah,
Break 'em all.
love it. Break them all. Wow, Ron is just
He's already going for it.
Negative Nancy down there.
my
He's
God.
going.
So we're talking about the ones that still create meaningful moments, and then the ones that are giving themselves permission to like leave it behind.
Yeah, I love that people are just kind of doing whatever the F they want at a wedding.
And intentional.
Yeah.
Intentional.
Yes. Teaser. We have a real couple coming up that we're going to interview
Oh,
soon,
yeah.
and their wedding was very not traditional, and like from the beginning to the end of it.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. So, Easter egg.
Great.
Yeah, like I like the small traditions, but like couples are just rewriting the rules for
Right.
traditions.
Right.
All right, so let's see. Today's couples are planning weddings that reflect who they are. They're not just not because they're supposed to do it. So why couples are rewriting the rules? We got social media.
Oh, the socials.
That's a huge one.
Huge one. I mean, content creation was not even a thing before a few years
No.
ago, and now like everyone's on Instagram. Everyone is like, they know that their wedding is going to be seen by obviously the people who are outside of just the guest list,
Right. Yep.
and they want to make it as aesthetic as they possibly can. And sometimes it goes a little bit more towards like what's for the real,
Right.
and what's for you,
Right.
And I think that some of the traditions, like sometimes they get a little bit, they're they're done for the wrong reason,
Right.
you know. So
I agree.
skip them.
And like their styled shoots now, I'm sure
That's
we've talked about them
huge.
before, but I feel like since we've talked about them,
Yeah.
they've really grown a lot.
Yeah.
And that's another thing too, where you can take a look at decor and details and stuff like that, and kind of get ideas of the intentional details, for your wedding. More focus on the
Authenticity.
thank you.
Good job,
Expectations. Thank you. I could not say that word, and I was going to try
There's
it
a lot
again.
going on.
And I couldn't say that word for some reason. It wasn't coming out. There's rising wedding costs that
there's
make
so much content.
every decision more intentional.
Yeah.
For sure.
We were just talking in a previous episode about the bar and how expensive like everything is. And so if you don't have the money for the huge top shelf cocktail with the specialty whatever, maybe you just do beer and wine.
Right.
And like
Yeah, keep
that's
it simple.
okay.
Right.
Keep it simple, be intentional about it. Like make your wedding day about you and not about what you think you're supposed to do.
Right.
I think
Yeah.
that's going to be the main like takeaway from this episode.
Yeah.
Is that I feel like with social media, everyone's trying to, not everyone, but a lot of people are trying to do it for the real
Yeah.
instead of the real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
Yeah, I like
Okay,
that.
I kind of cooked. It's okay.
I like that.
So
We just found our
I-
clip for this episode.
All right.
Yes.
So I feel like people are trying to fit into, I don't want to say society norms or whatever social media says is going to be the right thing, but I feel like it really has to come down to what you, either individually or as a couple,
Yeah.
believe is right for you. And sure, you're going to have family influence. You're going to have decisions that you feel like have to be made because of how your guests or family are going to feel as well.
Yeah.
And
Right.
that goes with the traditions
Yes.
and breaking traditions and all that stuff. Just do it for you.
Yeah.
I feel like if you want to have one or two signature drinks and that's all you're going to have for a craft cocktail, and then you have seltzers, beer, wine, whatever,
That's what you have.
if that's what's happy, there you go.
I love it.
Yeah.
When a million years ago, when I was planning my wedding, I really wanted these blue shoes. It was like Sex and the City era, and like these Manolo Blahnik shoes that like everyone knows with the buckle and the whole thing. And I was obsessed with them. And I got a pair. I like saved up all my money, and I got a pair. My mother was like, "You cannot wear blue shoes underneath a wedding dress."
But it's your something blue.
But nobody cared.
But it's
Nobody
for you.
cared.
It's fine.
1,000 years ago, nobody cared. They're like, you have to have wet shoes. And I was like, no, I am breaking the tradition. Felt like a trail.
Yeah. Break the tradition.
Break
Yeah.
it.
Well,
And tradition doesn't always mean obligation.
I still have the shoes and not the husband, so that's how much I loved the shoes.
Did you ever watch Friends? It's like the Friends with the boots.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
boot episode where she like is just wearing them.
Yes.
Even though they're painful.
Doesn't matter.
But tradition doesn't mean obligation. Like just because there is a tradition does
Yeah.
not mean you have to do it. So like when you picture your wedding day, what are the moments that matter the most? Like I was just looking
Doing
on
the actual
Instagram.
thing.
Right.
There's certain photos, like
Yeah.
there's certain photos
Yes.
that I would want that you can look
Yeah.
back and then
Right.
that just like brings you back into the feels of
Right.
that day.
Like people love a typical wedding day for me usually looks like starting off as getting ready.
Yep.
That starts with, I mean, depends on the client if they would like it, but a detailed flat lay of invitations, RSVPs, shoes, extra jewelry, boutonniere, watch, you name it. And then we move into the candid style, getting ready with you and your girls, you and your guys, whatever the case may be. First look has become very popular. Does also save time in the wedding day timeline.
And that's why a lot do it because of the timeline feature.
And then ceremony, I feel like, is just that one staple piece of the wedding day where you're going to want to look back on that forever.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
You're
goes over
tying
the
the knot
couch.
there.
Yeah.
And then wedding party photos, if you have a wedding party, those are going to be fun to share, all that good stuff. Family photos, I feel like, are the number one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
always after, and
Number
usually
one.
always after the ceremony.
Yep.
Because everyone's already there and that's like just the easiest, most,
Yep.
most
And then
best time to take
Couples
a photo.
photos.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're going to hang on the wall.
Yeah. Love it.
I love taking photos.
That's why I do my job.
I just got a gallery yesterday and I spent like 3 hours going through it and I'm like, I love it. So what traditions like genuinely like get you excited at weddings?
Okay, I personally, I love a good like father-daughter dance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like my dance with my dad was one of the one of the highlights
Same here.
of the day,
Same.
just because it was like a funny moment for just the two of us. Like we're super close, and it just like I don't know, it just kind of was something that we definitely wanted to go
Yeah.
back to
Yeah.
and continue with.
Yeah, that's me and my dad. We spent 6 months rehearsing our little
You had to
fun
have a choreographed
dance.
I was
situation.
so mad that I was there and I missed it.
I missed it because it started out with like Fleetwood Mac and we were just dancing and then all of a sudden, because I remember one of our groomsmen had his wedding the week before and the same DJ screwed up at their wedding.
Oh no.
Oh.
But anyways, so the way I made it was like it sounded like he screwed up the music, but it was just getting into. So he's like screwing up at their wedding too, but no, it was supposed to be like that. And honestly, just looking back, that is definitely one of the best like things I remember from my wedding is that dance with
Yeah.
my dad.
How about you, Ron?
You got me thinking about that, and I think dancing with my mom, except we both talk too much,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
That's
it,
okay.
it was way too much. Like,
And
I
did
think
you
she
do
was
the
try-
whole
I-
song?
we did.
Because another tradition I'm seeing now is some of the parents don't either they can't, they don't want to, it's too long of a song. They
Yeah.
just like will dance for like a minute.
Yeah.
And
it's
then-
pretty
yeah.
usually
They're
the
definitely
And then
cutoff.
they'll like
Shorter.
just
Yeah.
like turn it down and be like, all right.
Yep.
My mom had a great story for me though. She was like, I picked Forever Young because you act like a kid all the time. And she's like, I know that you're a grown, you're an adult, but
Yeah.
she's like, you always have that kid quality to you. She's like, I love that about you. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay. But
So
then
she picked your
I
song?
was gonna
she
say.
did. We all let our family.
You did?
Okay.
pick our song.
I like that. But did you let your dad pick or did you pick?
I picked.
You picked. Okay. What do you
I'm
remember
always
what the
not
song
gonna give up
was?
control.
It was
I know, the wedding planner, obviously.
it was a Fleetwood Mac song. It was just a song I grew up listening to.
Yeah.
Crap, what was it? Give me Fleetwood
You're
Mac
gonna-
songs.
Now I'm blanking.
No one.
I feel like I
couldn't
should know
remember
this,
a
and
bunch
now
you
I'm
mentioned
just
5 seconds ago. I
Yeah.
don't have it right. Well, while you're looking for that, I chose "Tough Little Boys" from Gary Allan to dance with my dad because the man never cried, and the only thing I wanted to do was make
Make
that
him cry.
man cry. Just one. I just took one glistening tear, and what ended up happening is my mother and my sister. You could see them in the corner, bawling, just gushing tears, and my dad and I were just like, are they at a goddamn funeral? Like, what is wrong with them? And so you just have all these photos of us looking at them and like laughing at each other, which at the end of the day was probably better than the one glistening tear.
Landslide.
There you go.
Oh.
What a great song.
We have a great picture of my wife and her dad dancing, and my mother-in-law and her 2 boys, like, with their arms on her shoulder. Like, the photographer got the picture
Yes.
over
Yeah.
their shoulders.
Yeah.
And I don't think it was like an intentional, it was just like a photographer.
Just
Like,
happened.
oh my
You just
gosh.
noticed
see
it.
that
You see
moment.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he got a great shot.
I love it.
So.
I love that. I love seeing like the father-daughter or the mother-son dance, but then looking in the background, like I love seeing
Yes.
like I'll see the bride sitting with her mom, or you know, you just like the moments in the background
Right.
are so cute too.
I love to
that.
pay attention to that. Like, obviously, you have the main focal point of whatever's going on with the special
Right.
dance, and then I love during the middle, if it's a long enough song, I'll look around and I'll, you know, take
Yeah.
little snapshots or
Yeah.
whatever. But it's always so sweet to see.
Yeah, the reactions
It's so cute.
and,
Love it.
and just watching them.
I love it.
What traditions feel stressful or disconnected from like who the bride and groom would be?
I would say the garter toss.
No, I hate
Nobody
that.
does them anymore.
There's
No.
something I don't know. I mean, if you wanted, I'm just gonna preface this entire episode by saying, if you want to do something and I say I don't like it, that is okay.
Yeah.
I will still support you. But I personally hate the garter toss.
Yeah.
I
Nobody
feel
does
like
it
it's
really
a little.
anymore.
It's a little yucky in today's day.
There's how do I say this? There are some moments I've seen on TikTok that, let's say, the groom or whoever is a mechanic or somebody, whatever, and they have gone underneath the dress with like power tools and
Yeah.
acted like they're getting zapped. I don't know if that's too PG-13 for this type
I've
of
never
episode.
seen that.
They're unfiltered.
That's wild.
But it's a little wild,
Wild.
and it was a little interesting to see like grandma
Yeah.
and grandpa and everybody looking at them and being like,
Why?
right,
Yeah. Please
okay.
stop.
Yeah,
doing
so
this.
that's
When
just
will it
icky
end?
for me. I
Yeah.
don't like
That's
it.
weird. I've
I
never
feel like
seen
the
that.
tradition's
was like
odd.
throwing the rubber chickens over their head and like all that
Yeah,
stupid stuff.
I feel like too
Never
with the
seen that,
garter
Molly?
toss. I haven't seen that either, but it sounds weird. Thing with the garter toss too is I feel like it's always like a junior bridesmaid or like a young girl that gets
Yes.
it, like the bouquet, and then the garter always ends up being like some older male, and
Yeah.
then just I don't know. The older tradition needs to go. I feel like just
It kind of has.
I hope so. I haven't seen it. I would.
I always
probably
ask my
have
bride
not
and
seen
grooms
it.
if they want to do it, and they
Yeah.
always say
I
no.
probably
They
haven't
always
seen
say
it
no.
in 2 or 3 years at least, and I feel like I'm gonna jinx myself by saying
Now you're gonna
that.
find it. Yeah.
But
I still see the bouquet toss. I just don't
yes,
see the
So-
garter
I
toss.
actually love a bouquet dedication instead.
Yeah.
That's
that
what I've
too.
been seeing a lot more.
Yeah.
Is the dedication.
There's a lot of cute new dedications. I'm
I
seeing
agree.
this one. You know, a lot of brides want their mom to feel involved because
Yes.
you know you do your dance with your dad, but there's really not much for you and your mom. I mean, you get ready together, but
Yeah.
So I've seen like I have a bride like certain people are gonna have roses, and then she's gonna get up there and make an announcement like this rose or this flower is from so and so for this reason, and they're gonna all go up and like give the mom like all
That's
these
really
individual
sweet.
flowers.
That's really sweet.
I love that.
There's so many different ideas. Like, and I have a bride that's also she doesn't have parents, which is very sad. And so she was initially gonna do the father-daughter dance with her new father-in-law, but she decided to do like a video tribute,
Oh.
and I cannot wait to see that.
The amount of tears they're gonna have.
She was telling me about it, and I was getting chills. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my god.
All the vendors are gonna
gosh.
be like against the wall,
Oh.
just sobbing.
Sobbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started crying.
I would
She was
be. I
telling
would
me
be
what was
sobbing.
on it. I'm like, oh my god.
I'm a crier, so I'm glad I'm restocking the bar.
Yeah, right. There you go. There you go.
Baby in the corner.
So, what wedding traditions are couples moving away from? And I definitely know large bridal parties. A lot of people aren't even having bridal
100%.
parties.
Yep.
Like at all. They don't even have a maid of honor or best man.
Yep.
I'm seeing almost all of them stick lately. Like I've been doing.
No,
so
but
many
I have
things.
some that have like 10, like
Okay.
20.
It's either you have 3 to 6 on each side, or you have 13 plus.
Yeah.
I feel like there's no happy medium
No,
anymore.
there isn't.
And I also feel like people are being more intentional about how they choose, like
Yeah.
who they choose. But at the same time, the ones that are like 10, 13 plus on each side, I think it's like, oh, we either A, have to make things even, or B, we have to make sure no one's left out.
lose
Right.
the reins of
Yeah.
relationships. Yeah.
And more people, more drama, more problems.
Right.
It's just usually
Right.
there's a lot of people, and it's like you don't want to deal with that, so just
A
cut
lot
it
of
down.
people also
I-
asking questions.
Yeah.
I couldn't
getting
imagine trying to
harassed.
coordinate all those people in the morning.
No
Yeah.
way.
Like getting 13
No way.
bridesmaids and their hair and makeup done.
Hell
and
no.
I mean, you kind of need a second shooter too, because
Yeah.
it's a lot for just the
course.
photographer with the whole bridal party
Yeah.
after the
I think
wedding.
about trying to keep 13 guys sober
They
in
don't.
the morning.
They
Well, I know
don't.
they don't. I know they
At all.
don't, but
And they get a little rowdy, especially towards if there's a female photographer present.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. You just kind of handle it, and you're like, I'm a woman. It's what it is, and you kind of step back, and then you realize, like, no, you're yeah.
we're
You're
doing
being a
children
jerk.
here.
Yeah.
What about parent paid equals parent controls
Oh,
planning?
sweet Jesus.
I'm not a fan of that.
Pandora box.
Ron.
Yeah.
It's like the elephant game when the kids had it, and it was, you know what the elephant is? No? Okay, well, I guess I'll teach you guys something
Tell me.
new.
Okay,
So
tell
it was a game back in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, and it was literally like a plastic elephant and butterflies came out of
Oh,
it, and you had
yes.
to try and catch it.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
So it's
I
like
had that.
opening up the,
We're old.
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah,
confetti
we're old. Yeah.
of the
I love
elephant.
that
There you go. Yeah, I mean, I think like, I don't know. I would hope that if my kids decide to get married, that I would have some level of restraint.
Yes.
But some people are ape shit nutty when it comes to
Ape
what
shit
they
nutty.
think.
Let's quote that.
Yeah,
We had a
please.
guy
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
the last wedding we did that decided he didn't have to wait for drinks because he paid for the alcohol.
So that's not okay.
So I'm walking around table to
See, and
table.
that's part of the problem.
I'm literally walking table to table pouring champagne, and I'm like, see him walk by the bar, and I yell his name, and he's like, "What? It's mine."
He went behind the
Oh,
bar.
he just went right behind the bar and just started
So
pouring
that's
his own
not
drink.
okay for the
And
purpose of that's
I
your
went over there
space.
and like
Yeah.
took care of it, but he
Yeah.
was like, "This is my wedding. I'll do what I want." And
Nope.
I was like, "You say that again, and the bar will be shut down."
Yeah.
Like it's that simple.
Seriously.
And he like walked away all pissed off, and I was like, "I really don't care."
No.
What is up with the abusing vendor rights?
That's a whole nother episode.
That's a whole nother episode because
Well, I had
what
a
the
guy.
hell?
I had a dad. He wanted. So the parents were divorced.
Okay.
They both got remarried, had different families, and the mother was very involved.
Okay.
She gave money towards it. She, blah blah blah. And I'll never forget. I was helping the photographer, and she actually had a second shooter. So there was three of us, like just because there was so much going on. And the dad came over and was like, "I want a photo with my family," and he didn't pay for anything, so we didn't even have that like to hold up. But made a whole stink about how he didn't get a photo with him and just his family, and it was like this whole ordeal. And really, like, I stood there as a vendor, and I'm like, "Wait, what? What? Why did that just happen?"
It's something called asking politely and not being an asshole.
He
about
was
it.
such a dick to me and both the photographers about
That's
it,
not okay.
and it was like.
Were you even at that point yet? Were the pictures being taken?
Yes, we were
Oh.
taking the photos of the mom with
Yeah.
her
Yeah.
her mom.
So he probably
and
just
everything.
had to wait for
So it
not
was
even
coming.
5
It
minutes.
was
It
coming.
was gonna come, yeah, but it didn't matter. He wanted it done right then. He felt like the wedding wasn't about him. It's like it's not.
Just
It's not.
take your turn, take the time. You will
Be
end up
patient.
getting your
I
drink
think-
after all. It's okay.
Yes, right.
All right. Well, now that we know how we all feel about that,
Everyone, should we take a Woosah moment?
all right.
Okay.
So the next one,
Oh boy.
how to handle family expectation.
Okay.
Okay. So these are some common problems. So parents expecting a specific type of ceremony. I know like some parents want it religious, some, they have a say on the kind of ceremony.
Yeah.
Pressure to invite people. That's
A huge one. Yes.
I've even been through that.
Yeah.
I hate that. Well, I bought their kid a gift. I want them to get you a gift.
Yeah, like I was at their wedding.
Oh, the tit
Yeah.
for tat.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
I will pay you, mom, that they don't show up. Like,
Yeah.
here's my gift.
I will pay
Right. And then they don't even bring one.
Yeah, that's a.
Or can I have a hot take about that too?
You
Yeah.
sure can.
So this happened for my parents' wedding back in 2003, I think.
Okay.
Okay. So one of my family members, who is an interesting being of all sorts, decided that, so my parents did not invite specific people because they weren't inviting a bunch of kids, extended family, you name it.
Sure.
And she decided to add to her RSVP plus name. Just
How many?
kept going
Own
on.
guest list?
I want to say that she may have added
hell no.
5 or 6 people, if not more, 2 of them being children. My mom still talks about this to this day and how ridiculous this was.
Yeah.
And she said, no, we are the ones paying for their meals.
Yeah.
And this was also 2003. This was 13 years ago.
Yeah.
So you know how things have gone up.
Mhm.
At that point, it was like $35 to $50 for a plate. How much are we expecting now? It's up,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And that's still, money adds up. And
Yeah.
she was like, no. Well, didn't get her way. My parents had to cave in, and there were a bunch of other
No,
people at the wedding
to
they had
the
to pay
no.
for.
No fucking thank you.
No.
I have seen people see the thing with those mailing RSVPs. I have seen people put other guest names on there.
I would
You
say,
can put
I would
them.
Like,
seriously
add
tell
them
my
on.
friends. I would tell my best friends, the biggest guys in the room, to go stand by the door and
the
tell
bouncer
them,
at the
no.
wedding. Oh my god.
And if that specific family member watches this episode, I am so sorry to put you technically on full blast here, but it's
Shouldn't have
okay.
done it.
But
Shouldn't
yeah,
have done that
shouldn't
either
have
way, even though
done
I wasn't even, thought of or conceived. Just, yeah. Apologize.
Yeah, no, that. Yeah, no, you guests can't invite other guests to your wedding.
Not okay.
it.
No, that is
I
not
don't
okay.
understand where people get that mindset.
No.
Like, who do you think you are?
No. I don't know. We
This is
had
a separate conversation.
I know. No, you should be writing all this stuff down for
I
this.
know, right?
This juicy episode.
Right? When I got married, my mother, who, God bless you, Celeste, does not go to church, like raised Catholic, but like not a practicing
Yeah.
one really, insisted on behalf of my grandparents because she was afraid that my grandparents were going to be upset if I didn't get married in a Catholic church. However, the person that I was marrying, he also was not very religious, and his mother was Episcopalian. And so, like, after months of battling, the like compromise was I negotiated with a Catholic priest to come to an Episcopalian church. We had to get like approval from like the diocese to have that happen because the building matters. Like, it couldn't be a Catholic ceremony not in a. I'm like, it's a church. It is a beautiful church. We are trying to bring it all together now. It's a church. Let's just figure it out.
One set
It
of my
was
grandparents
wild.
did the same thing. They were like, we're not coming to your wedding. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I had another family.
You're not gonna come because it's not in the
That's fine.
building or the words
That's
you
fine.
want. Okay.
And then we had another family member whose gift to us was a Christian class on getting married and the right way to be married. And I'm like, I could read a book
Yeah.
and not go to this class.
Oh my god, that's wild.
That's nice.
Okay.
It's like, just keep your mouth.
That's when you just
very
give a thumbs up
in the
and
weeds
yes.
about the planning process. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Love you, Celeste.
All right, and then the last part is going to be modern alternatives couples are loving.
Yay! My favorite.
So we got private vows before the ceremony. I see those during the first look.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
First look or first touch? Sorry to interrupt about that.
Oh,
Oh yeah, because they are different.
I usually see them during the first. No.
No.
So first look is when you're actually looking at each other and you're seeing each other for the first time, and you can see dress, you can see tux, whatever the case may be. First touch, you're typically either back to back,
Oh, okay. So
like
this is more like
this.
a,
You're around a corner,
get a
whatever,
photo.
and then you do
Yeah.
your private vows there
Gotcha.
because you also don't want to see each other until the aisle moment. Yes.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't like saying their vows in front of everybody, so
Yes.
that's why they like doing the private.
Or you do some private, a little bit more personal,
Yep.
and then you do a generalization
Yeah.
around everybody else,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that everyone else feels included, and that
Yeah.
you don't have people being like, "Why was I not a part of that?"
Right.
Did I tell you how I almost accidentally screwed up someone's private vows once at a wedding show?
It was in the patio, right? Down here?
Yeah, so it was at Hotel Lafayette, and above like the doors in that corner where there's the
very,
balcony.
very nice balcony. Yeah.
Beautiful balcony. And so I saw Amanda from Seventh Arrow like across the street, and we had our wedding show, and I was just like running stuff in and out, like whatever. And she's just standing there on the corner, like
And
with
she's
her
getting
camera.
photos going.
She
yeah,
wasn't
yep.
even getting. She was standing with her
Oh,
camera, not
okay.
even getting the photos yet. I was like, "Girl," like I usually do, like, "What's up? What are you doing here?" Like blah 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 blah, like a moron. And she's like, "Ahem." and there was this beautiful couple on that balcony, like knee deep in their like a moment, and I was just like, just crawled
You
to
just
my
withered
truck. I
into
just
like just
tried to evaporate as much as I possibly
no.
could. Like, thank God it was outside and like there was noise around, but that was terrible. That's like seared in my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's okay though. You didn't know. You didn't know.
No, look on her face was really funny. She's like, what? Yeah.
Family style dinners. I know we were talking about plated and buffet. Family style is becoming a newer.
But I have a take on this.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love a good
So recently, I did share about food allergy awareness in the wedding industry.
Thank you very much for that post. If
We
you haven't
needed it,
checked it out,
yes.
please check out her post.
So,
about it.
for those who don't know, I have an anaphylactic peanut allergy, and I have members in my family who also have anaphylactic food allergies. And so, this is going to be a huge thing going into my own wedding day. You know, realizing like, hey, we need to make sure things are not cross-contaminated and all that stuff. The issue I have with family style is one, germs. I don't, you know, that's conversation for a
love
long
them?
time.
I want your oh my god.
So, all right, back on track. But the thing with family style is, sure, if there is an allergen on a plate, you also figure out the allergens of your guests prior to the wedding day, so you make accommodations for them. However, with family style, I would not feel comfortable if there were, I don't want to say like, there would be like peanut crusted like fish or chicken or something on the same table, possibly getting on the table
Yeah.
with my special plate for the sake of I don't want to have an allergic reaction, or if it even wasn't my day or like that wasn't the case. There's people with seafood allergies.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
And
allergies.
There's a lot of that with shellfish and things like that, that it's like, if we had some sort of shrimp on the table, I wouldn't want my mom accidentally ingesting a tiny piece of that, or it touching her chicken or touching her steak, and then that happening. So I think if you don't have any allergens or anything specific that could hinder, you know, or cause a life-threatening medical emergency, go for it, but just double check with your guests first.
Yeah.
Did you think about that when you got married at all? I didn't either.
I mean, I don't think I did. I wish that I had. I'm trying to remember like what we had on the card, like the RSVP card. I don't even know that we had a line about
It was
allergens.
probably like vegan, vegetarian.
It may have. I mean, this was 175 years ago. I want to be like very clear.
Mine was on the website, so I put it.
The
Is
internet
there, are there
didn't
any
exist
allergies?
when I got married,
Yeah.
okay?
I know you didn't do it that route, but that's how I did it. Was I asked them for their
I'm
dietary
very old.
restrictions
I'm
on that.
98. Okay.
They didn't have websites.
I
then.
look great for 98. I look fine. Did you?
No, ours was steak, chicken, or bow-tie pasta.
Yeah.
Not
Pretty
even
good.
like a vegan or vegetarian.
Yeah.
They figured it out.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like, well, that's the thing with modern weddings now too, is that people want to branch outside of the box, and venues also
Yeah,
branch outside of the
that's
box,
true.
and they have those different menu items to also set the venue apart or the catering team apart.
Yeah.
I also feel like the people that have those allergies would tell you
Yes.
without you asking, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
They
I
should, they
personally
should at
do.
least.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I would hope that you would.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I'm not going to remember everyone's.
No.
No, I had
I
somebody
remember
actually
everyone's-
bring their own food to a wedding, and she came up to me and just asked if I could warm it up for her. And I went to the kitchen and had them put it on a plate and warm it up for her because she couldn't eat the food that was there. All right, any other hot takes that you want to touch on? Skipping formal dances.
No, we can keep formal dances. They're really sweet, and
Oh,
I
this
cried
is
every
one.
single one of them.
Wedding weekends instead of one-day events are becoming a new thing.
Do we?
Welcome
I
parties.
don't love the wedding weekend.
What do we count as a wedding weekend? Do we count that as the rehearsal dinner plus full day, or do we count that as like if we had a destination and it
No,
was
I would say
voting day this
welcome.
day, this day?
I'm seeing a
The
lot of
welcome
welcome
days?
parties
Yeah, I can
because
see
they
that.
have a lot of out of town people. So
Yes.
so I see welcome parties like after the rehearsal on the day before, the day of, and then like a brunch the
Oh
next
yes,
day.
the brunch.
I
I
don't
forgot about
hate that if you're coming into town, right?
Yeah.
If you're
Yes.
coming into town,
No,
you
I
want to be
love that.
entertained.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
You want
don't really
something
want
to do.
think.
You don't
You
want
just want to go.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, I agree. I think if it's like local people, I don't need
Yeah.
to have a 3-day
Right,
fiesta.
right.
Like no. But if I'm coming in from out of town, like you're the reason I'm coming. So
Right.
like let's have a plan.
It'd be nice to see those people too,
Right.
as long as you
Well,
can while you're here, right?
Yeah.
Well, when you're
Right.
so busy doing your own wedding and all the
day
things that
of.
come with that is like it would be nice to have that time with
Yeah.
the people you don't see often,
Right.
especially if they're only
100%.
coming in like Thursday through Sunday or Thursday through
Right,
Monday.
and I didn't even get to say hi to everybody at my wedding because
Yeah.
there's just a lot of people, so it's like that welcome party kind of gives you that opportunity to see those people too,
Right,
yeah.
and more.
157 years ago when I got married, we actually did
That
the
is changing
bridal.
every time you say it.
I know.
175,
177.
150.
I just get older. We actually, because I had all of my bridesmaids come in, like everybody was out of town,
Yeah.
everyone lived everywhere. We did the bridal shower like on the Thursday, and then it was like welcome dinner, whatever, rehearsal on the Friday, and then wedding on
Oh,
Saturday.
wow.
I like that though because
Because
people
I-
didn't have to feel forced to
To
travel all
fly
that
from
way.
LA,
Travel twice.
Right.
twice. So we just kind of like made it a full.
Love
like
that.
that
I like
situation.
that. I like that.
Thanks. I was so trendy.
274 years ago.
842 years ago.
842.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Do you guys want to add anything else?
No, I think just overall, like, do what you want to do. Like, make it the wedding that you want to make it. I think weddings now exist in every single version possible. Like, you don't even have to have the ceremony and the reception on the same day.
Mhm.
You don't have to have a ceremony with a whole bunch of people. Like, you can do whatever you
Right.
want. So just like take this opportunity to throw out the expectation and just like make it about you and your person.
Yeah.
Not to bring up our one of our previous podcasts, but Billy from EGF Photography, he was like, all you actually need is a piece of paper. Everything else is luxury. Like,
Love
I'm
that.
paraphrasing, but like, make it what you want.
Yes.
Like, you don't have to do anything.
You don't
that
have to do
wanna
anything.
do.
Like, I love when my brides are like, "Can I do this?" And I go, "Girl,
You do not have to ask
you can
permission.
do
Please
whatever
do.
you want. Like, you literally
Yep.
can do whatever you want. Like, I will help you through the logistics and be like, timing, I don't know if that'll work, but it's
Sure.
like, if that's what you want to do it. Like,
Do
just
it.
do it.
Yep.
Yeah, love it.
All right, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, Molly.
Ron?
I remember my first podcast.
Should I do it?
Okay. Courtney probably knows it better than me.
Thank you so much for listening or watching our episode of the Weddings Unfiltered podcast. This is Ron, this is Molly, this is Heather, and I'm Courtney. Thank you so much for watching. You know where to find everybody on social media. And we do our countdown little clap. 1, 2, 3. Yeah!